new restaurant on East Washington Street, close to Route 44 in Auburn, right?
Yes, it is.
We're in Auburn. And this is the owner, Craig Sirna. I've asked him to spend a few minutes talking about the history of Sirna's. Yes, it's been a little, you've gone through a few different directions, right?
I've done a lot of things.
Okay, well, wherever you want to start is good.
Well, it started out, I was a policeman for 34 years, and then I wanted more land, so I bought 43 acres down the street. Wasn't planning on farming, had one tractor, no other farmers wanted to farm it, so now I own like 7 tractors, combine, and farm 150 acres.
Wow.
First generation farmer. Started selling produce under a tent, and then it was on the honor system, and then people started stealing the produce, and then they stole the money, so we built a building, a farm market. Then we started putting up greenhouses, so we did hydroponic growing and high tunnel growing, so we have more control of with the weather and the water and everything, and that built up our market. Retired from the police department 8 years ago, and like 6 years ago there was 3 pizza shops across the street at the little building. They all failed. I was raised sort of in the restaurant industry. My dad had a bar in Bedford for 65 years.
Wow.
So I know about food and food service. So somebody said, go see if the Sirnas want to buy it. I said no, and my wife and daughter said yes, so we were in business. And we took the pizza shop from just a plain to-go place where it was zoned across the street to we outgrew it, and I bought this property, tore down the house, and built a 50-seat restaurant, beer wine license. We're all about local. We have local beers, local wines. As much stuff as we can get from the farm, we bring here.
And that's cool.
And I raise Black Angus cattle. We have 175 chickens for eggs. I have people come up just to buy eggs at the restaurant.
Wow.
And we're incorporating a lot of this stuff in our meals.
Wow, it's really grown.
Oh yeah.
I would probably ask you why people should pick your restaurant, your pizza, as opposed to...
I'm not a chain.
Yeah.
My prices are about mid-range. I don't overcharge and I can't undercharge. I want a quality product with the best ingredients. And supporting local, whether it's a restaurant or any business, is very imperative for everybody to survive. One thing about supporting local is just don't go there one time. I have people say, well, hey, they went out of business. And I go, well, how many times were you there? I was one time there like 3 years ago. I says, small local businesses can't not survive unless you keep going there.
I also wanted to mention that as a real estate agent, we have so many people moving into this area. So this is going to be, I think, a growing endeavor for you as time goes on. I think is really cool about your menu is the fact that you cater to different diets, like gluten-free,
right.
And then the new cauliflower crust is just
cauliflower
awesome.
crust is a vegan and gluten-free,
Yeah.
so we cater for that. The gluten-free pizzas, I mean, we use a different pan, we use a different cutter, we try to do the most we can to still provide a quality product for that dietary situation.
Yeah, and that's really appreciated when you're ordering pizza to have that kind of a choice. But the other thing that I think is really spectacular about not just your pizza, but your food here is the sauce. I love the sauce, and it's a family recipe, or
the spaghetti or the pizza sauce?
Well, the spaghetti sauce.
Spaghetti sauce is my wife's recipe.
Yeah, that's what and you do homemade noodles too?
Yeah, we bought a machine from Italy. It was about an $8,000 machine. I almost need the $15,000 one. We sell that much pasta now.
Wow.
And we use the best semolina, and my wife makes it 1 or 2 times a week, and it's just amazing.
Yeah,
it's
really
different
amazing.
than buying it out of a box.
Yeah, so this restaurant is not just about pizza. It's got a lot of other, you have likes lots of appetizers.
Yeah, and I have 2 good chefs. They're amazing. They can make pretty much, if we have it here, they can make it. Veal parm, veal marsala, chicken parm. We're going to try to do some salmon coming up. I'm looking at steaks and hamburgers from our Angus, and I want to do prime rib one day. That'll come out.
That is great. That is
Eventually, maybe phase into breakfasts on weekends.
and
This is like a family place. It's
Yeah.
just, I'm all about the families. The kids all enjoy seeing me when they come in. They laugh because I pick on them. And I hired, Kenston kids and Berkshire, Aurora kids. So, and I'm teaching them work ethics and about business and that.
that's
Trying
excellent.
to actually preparing them for the future.
Yeah, it's great. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to come in and talk to me about this. Thank you so much, Craig.
Thanks.